Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today, I bet you're all wondering what is going on right now. Yes, this is not a gaming video, this is not a clip from my stream. This is an exclusive video recorded off of stream. I think I've only done that twice in the past, but today we are going to be previewing tomorrow's match for England versus Croatia, the first game for England in the Euros. If you could drop a like on it, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We're on the road to 100 subscribers on this channel, but this will be in my main channel's Euro 2020 playlist. I'll explain everything in a second, but make sure you drop a like on today's video, subscribe if you are new as well, and let's get on with today's video. So the reason for me uploading this on my second channel rather than the main channel, if you're not already subscribed to my main channel, make sure you do that. Link is down in the description below. Obviously my main channel is mainly focused on Bradford City, but I still wanted to do some content for the Euros, for the Euro 2020 played in 2021 campaign for England. So if I have a main channel video going out the day before an England game, any match previews, anything like that are going to be uploaded on this channel, and you're also going to see my full live match reaction to some of the games as well. They're also going to be uploaded on this channel, so make sure you get your post notifications on for that so you never miss any of them videos. Obviously I'm going to be live streaming that over on Twitch, and I'll be uploading that as a YouTube video either on the same day or the day after, depending on the kickoff time. But obviously today at I don't actually know what time it's going out, but today I have a main channel video going out, so unfortunately this is going to have to go onto the second channel. But I still hope you guys enjoy it just as much. We're going to be previewing the game, going through my lineup, talking about injuries and all that sort of stuff. We're going to start off though with Croatia's form. We obviously are playing them tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Their last couple of games, they had two friendlies recently. They had a 1-0 loss against Belgium, a 1-1 draw against Armenia, then beat Malta 3-0, they beat Cyprus 1-0, lost 1-0 to Slovenia, lost 3-2 to Portugal, lost 2-1 to Sweden. So to be honest with you, since we played them obviously in the semi-finals in the World Cup, obviously everybody knows them as an aging squad, but everybody thought Turkey were going to be the dark horses. Last night they obviously got absolutely battered by Italy 3-0, especially in that second half. They've just absolutely tired out, so it'll be interesting to see how we get on. Obviously Croatia, they've lost some of the good players, but they've still got a fantastic midfield. Just to name a few players: Luka Modric, Brozovic. I want the main focus though of these videos to be about what my England team would be, and that sort of stuff, rather than talking, because you can't really do a match preview for international games because form kind of really goes out of the window, especially in a game as highly competitive as what it will be as a Euro group stage. There's only so many stages that it does get bigger than that. The European Championships is one of the most elite level competitions that an international team can play. Obviously the World Cup, we all know that's the biggest one, then it's the Euros, then it's the Nations League. Nobody knows why the Nation League exists, but it does for some reason, recently added. But let's get on then with my team. I'm going to be making this team as if Harry Maguire and Jordan Henderson are both unavailable for selection. We obviously probably won't be available to play the full 90 minutes, especially Maguire. If Maguire is back, that'll be a massive bonus for us. But for me personally, I can't see him being back. My team would be a little bit different. I've just seen Switzerland take the lead against Wales 4 minutes into the second half. I think Mbolo's got that goal. So yeah, I'm going to be watching the majority of all games. I think there's 3 games on every day for the next month. So as a football fan, that is what dreams are made of. But enough about Wales versus Switzerland. My team would be, I think Gareth Southgate probably will go with a 5 at the back if Maguire's injured. For me personally though, I'd like to go with a 4 at the back, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, however you want to put it. I'd start Jordan Pickford in goal. Big fan of what I've seen from Jordan Pickford. His distribution is going to be a key reason as to why, not as to why, but as to how we play. He's the goalkeeper who's best with his distribution. But if Sam Johnston, he didn't do himself any damage with that performance he put in against, I can't remember who we played the other day, where he made that wonder save. Was it wasn't Romania? I can't remember who we played, to be honest with you. I know we played Austria, I think, in the first game. I genuinely can't remember who we played. I think it was the second game that Johnston played. He made that fantastic save there. But I think Jordan Pickford should be the starting goalkeeper for England. At right back, for me personally, I don't really mind who plays out of Walker or James. I wouldn't be against Kieran Trippier playing, but I think James and Walker, they both have that pace. They both offer something a little bit different. For me personally, I would like to see Kyle Walker play. He's obviously brings a lot more experience as well. You know, we're a team with not much experience in there, and I think Kyle Walker would add that. You know, he's got some real good qualities as well. He's really fast, he's strong, he's good defensively. Reece James is also all them sort of things, but he's not as experienced as Kyle Walker. So for me personally, I think for the first game against arguably the best team in the group bar ourselves, I think you probably do go with Kyle Walker. At centre back, I think John Stones is a must. You know, centre back is probably our weakest place, and I think John Stones, you know, if they're both fit, it's John Stones and Harry Maguire throughout the whole European Championships, but John Stones definitely is one of our better centre backs, so I'd like to see him start, and I think, you know, he's nailed on. I think he'll be 99.5% of everybody's teams to be in for this first game against Croatia. Partnering him, if Harry Maguire is fit, I'll go with Harry Maguire, but 99% sure he won't be fit. So for me personally, I like to see Ben White play. I'm not the biggest fan of Conor Cody, and I'm definitely not a fan of all at Tyrone Mings. And you know, I know he gets a lot of criticism on social media, and I don't like to just, you know, kick a man while he's down whilst, you know, everyone else is criticising him. I don't like to be that person who, you know, criticise him even more, but he just has so many shaky moments, and I think in a European Championship you just can't have that. So for me personally, I was really impressed with what I saw from Ben White when he played the other day. Obviously, he's only in the squad though because of Trent's injury, so that's why I don't think Gareth Southgate will play. I think he probably will go with a back three and go with Stones, Cody and Mings, which, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that. But Ben White, I was impressed with what I saw from him. I think he's the best out of the three. I'm not saying he's, you know, anything special. You know, I do rate him as a player, but I don't think, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. I think when you lose a player like Harry Maguire, he's really hard to replace. So I think the best out of the three probably is Ben White. At left back, I don't really mind who plays for me personally, though, from what I saw from Luke Shaw in the friendlies. I wasn't impressed at all with him. You know, he kept getting caught out a few times, and you know, I need to find out the second team we were playing. It was Romania. I thought it was Romania. So yeah, it was them. You know, Luke Shaw kept getting caught out a few times, and he looked a bit all over the place defensively. So for me personally, I would go with Chilwell to start. I know Luke Shaw's had a fantastic season for Man United, but from what I've seen in the past couple of games from Luke Shaw, I would like to see Ben Chilwell start. At the defensive midfield roles, I've been very impressed with Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice as that too. I personally think he might go with either Rice and Henderson, but if Henderson's not fit, I think he might go Rice and Phillips. Me personally, I'd like to see Rice and Bellingham both start. They've both been fantastic in the few friendlies that they have played. I don't think he'll play Bellingham because he's only 17. You know, what he's done for a 17-year-old is absolutely fantastic, so fair play to him. But for me personally, I've been very impressed with what I've seen from Rice and Bellingham, so I'd like to see them two start as like the deeper midfielder roles. Obviously, Rice is that, you know, breaking things up sort of player, and then Jude Bellingham is that box-to-box player who can get up and down. Obviously, it's going to be Harry Kane up front. You know, Calvert-Lewin, he's a decent backup, but, you know, I don't think he's anywhere near the levels of Harry Kane at this moment in time, and I probably don't think he ever will be there. You know, Harry Kane, he's an elite level striker, and yeah, he's going to be that one up front. So in terms of the three behind him, the three in front of Bellingham and Rice, for me personally, I'm going to stick with what I said, with Foden on the right, Mount in the middle, and Grealish on the left. I think Jack Grealish is one of, if not, he is the first name on the team sheet. I know everybody says Harry Kane, but, you know, he doesn't really have any competition. So, you know, I think they're both joint first names on the team sheet. Grealish has been fantastic in the friendlies we had against Austria and Romania. In particular, the game against Romania, I think you were playing centrally in that game. I mean, you can play either Mount or Foden or Grealish on the right. Maybe not Grealish on the right, but in the middle and on the left, they can definitely all play there. Mount and Foden, especially Foden, can definitely play on that right-hand side. Yes, if you do play them three, you don't really have any pace, but Sancho didn't really impress me against Romania. Rashford struggling for form. Sterling's had a subpar season by his standards. So for me personally, I'd go with Foden on the right, Mount in a 10, obviously just won the Champions League. Foden has just won at the Premier League as well. You know, fantastic young player. Obviously dyed his hair like Paul Gascoigne, and fingers crossed he can replicate some of Gascoigne's performances. And yeah, we'll see how we'll get on. In terms of a score prediction for this game, I think it will be tight. I think it will be cagey. Obviously, it depends massively on the team. For me personally, I think Southgate will probably go for a 5-2-3. Probably go with Pickford, Walker, Stones, Cody, Mings, Shaw, Phillips, Rice, and then probably go with Sterling, Rashford and Kane. That's probably what I'll go with, which, you know, how many of them players are currently in form? Not that many. So yeah, in terms of a score prediction, I'm debating between a 1-1 or a 2-1. I think it just massively depends on the team. You know, this is the tournament where Southgate needs to prove himself. Obviously, there's a massive split between the England fan base. Southgate in or Southgate out. Yes, we got to a World Cup semi-final, but the route there wasn't exactly hard. So this is going to be a big test for him. Obviously, if we do finish top of our group, we will more than likely face one of France, Portugal or Germany. So yeah, we'll have to see how we get on in there. But in terms of score prediction, I'm going to be confident. I've obviously got the new England shirt myself. It's coming by Wednesday, so unfortunately I won't have it for tomorrow's game. But I'm going to go with 2-1 to England. I'm going to go with Harry Kane to score, and I'm also going to go with Ben Chilwell to get the goals for England. And then in terms of Croatia, I don't really know any of the Croatian forwards. I keep getting Croatia and Serbia players mixed up. So the only Croatia player that I definitely know plays for Croatia is Luka Modric. So I'm going to say Luka Modric to get the goal for Croatia, but probably won't happen. But yeah guys, that is where I am going to leave today's video. If you have enjoyed, a like as always will be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. Get your comments in down in the comments below. What would your starting 11 be for this game against Croatia? Bearing in mind Maguire and Henderson both probably won't be fit. Get your score predictions as well down in the comments below, and make sure you come over and follow me on Twitch so we can, you know, watch the game together. I'm 99% sure I will be doing a watch along for that. So fingers crossed England can get off to a good start, pick up the 3 points. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.